Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. It's going to be your reading here for November 10th until the 16th. I hope you're doing well. Let's jump in here and let's begin. Also, too, I did put the personal readings on sale. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, that link will be down below in the description of the video. Capricorn, what is going on with you this week? Be sure to check out the Astrology channel, too. That link's down below as well. Capricorn. Okay, let's see here. It's time for you to move forward, Capricorn. I kind of see you suffering from analysis paralysis, indecision. You're really in your head here, I can see. Something needs to change, though. That's what I feel. The Magician for the overall energy, which I'll show the cards here in a moment, but the Magician being here, the overall point here, the overall point of here, blah, blah, blah. The overall point I feel for you for the week, what it is, I don't know why I can't talk. The Magician is the instigation of transformation. So it's about no longer sitting idle with things, but now it's about activity. It's time to get busy. It's time to start working on things, putting things into motion. But I see you in your head with the Eight of Swords in the current energy, suffering from analysis paralysis. Could be really caught up in needing every little detail to align, or kind of caught in the trap of being a perfectionist or even comparing yourself. I would try to not do that here. A lot going on here in this read. Hold on, Capricorn. Let's pull your oracle cards here. I feel you're having to yield to the unknown. You know, this is one of those, I don't know when the last time I said this was in my reading, but this is the energy of where we're waiting to have everything understood first before we begin. But what really happens is we're supposed to begin and then we have things understood, or we start to understand through the process. So a lot of the times we may sit idle or procrastinate or overthink things or try to make everything be perfect. It's like we're just kind of in this loop. And I feel for you that with the Eight of Cups being here in the future, this is the test of being able to yield and open up to the process. And because what it takes with the Eight of Cups is faith in the unseen. It's like you don't know if it's going to work, but you'll never know if it's going to work if you don't ever do anything. So it's about allowing yourself to yield to the process and see what happens. You have the Tower here in the outcome. So we'll see what this is about. But I don't get a negative vibe off this Tower at all. I think if anything, this is going to set you free from being in your mind. The Eight of Cups is the prison of the mind. The Tower would happen that it's something that liberates you from being stuck in your mind or overthinking things, overcomplicating things. It's like you're finally free and you can see. Let's take a look here, Capricorns. You pulled this Solar Calm card. It says clarify here. Yeah, I think this is about you having to review things, right? Mercury's retrograde, Jupiter's retrograde, Saturn's retrograde, Uranus is retrograde. Almost every planet is retrograde. So there is this Eight of Swords energy really going on to where it's forcing us to go back in internally to review things. That if we're looking for the answers out there, we're not going to get them. It's going to come through internal. So it's about clarifying here, like the direction of things or how you want to approach things. You did pull this rainbow card. It says beauty here. I think it's, it sort of reminds me of like perception, like when we're just focusing on negativity. The Eight of Swords is negativity. Or we're just caught in one way of thinking that we feel like is true, but it's not true. It's a belief that we think is true, but it's not true. But it's keeping us small or restraining us. And so it's like we're caught in a limited field of perception. And with the rainbow, it's about opening up your perception to see. It's about keeping things in contrast, right? It's about seeing the full spectrum, not just a part of it. So basically what I'm saying with this is see the positive rather than the negative, which I know is very hard to do, but it's like if your mind is going to choose to focus on something regardless. It's either negative or positive. There really is no neutral. It either has more of a negative connotation or has more of a positive connotation. You pull this open intuition, seek clarification. So you have two cards that are talking about clarity and clarification. If you don't know something, I would ask. Or if you're unsure of something, look at it, examine it, pick it apart. The Eight of Swords in your current energy and the Nine of Pentacles in the challenge. As I feel it's like you're stuck. You're stuck in your mind. You're stuck in a way of thinking. And like in order to set yourself free, it's like you have to really dig into the truth, look at the truth, find the truth. So this could be questioning your beliefs, Mercury retrograde in Sag. Reviewing your philosophy or your belief systems. That's clouding your judgment. Nine of Swords is Mars and Gemini, so it's about Gemini finding the truth. Mars is action, like taking action to unravel the truth. Because I feel for you, it's like what it's going to do for you, it's going to unlock a new level of abundance with the Nine of Pentacles being the challenge. It's going to enhance your lifestyle. And that could reflect and show up with your money, your resources, success, status. But this Eight of Cups here in the future is like you have to yield to the unseen or walk out into the unseen. You have to move with like faith or trust here. And move in the direction, even if you don't have all the answers, Eight of Swords. It's like trying to search for a needle in a haystack when that's just a waste of time. Like, you know, that's the illusion. It's like searching for a needle in a haystack. It's like searching for the truth, like searching for what to do while sitting idle. I think for you, it's going to come through you actually moving toward what it is that you're thinking about. You have the Tower here. It's going to set you free. You have the Judgment here, something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of here. The Judgment card can be about fear, or like facing fear. It's this energy of you feel called to do something, but you have to make a decision. But the decision itself could be scary, or it looks scary. Because you know it's going to change things. Or disrupt things. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician for the overall energy. You pulled the Devil card here. I feel like this is about like discipline, focus. Clarify the Eight of Swords in your challenge. Or current energy. You have the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like it's analysis paralysis, like indecision. But the Magician's about starting the process or keeping the process going, keeping like moving forward. It's like you're having to find a solution here. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. But you're being encouraged to stick to, with the Devil card, stick to finding that solution. Like the Devil card it's Capricorn, so it's discipline. Yes, I'm aware that it's negativity and toxicity, but it's not showing up in that context in the read. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles in your challenge. You have the Three of Swords here. Yeah, you may feel as if, like, I just feel like you're ready for change. I feel like you feel like maybe something is unfair, or it's like you're not, it could be that you're not in the position that you want to be in, whether it's financially, status-wise, lifestyle-wise. And so you're having to really focus on a solution to change that. It's like you may have new ideas and new things that you're thinking about, but it's like you have to have the trust to begin those things or start those things, move toward those things. Clarify the Eight of Cups. You have the Six of Cups here. Yeah, it actually feels like once you start the process, you start moving forward and walking toward your ideal future with the Eight of Cups. The Six of Cups is like you start to realize like, oh, it wasn't that bad, or it becomes more simple. Like the Six of Cups is about simplicity. It's also about being divinely supported, but it's like the divine wants you to make a move. Judgment card. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Actually, clarify the Tower in the outcome. You have the Two of Pentacles, which is, well, temperance. It just disrupts things in a way in which it's like now you can grow now. Two of Pentacles is about learning the balance, or learning the dance of change. So it reminds us that we can't stay stagnant or static. Like we have to change things in order for us to have breakthroughs and change things. It may disrupt some things, but if you take a look at the bigger picture with the Temperance, it's like understanding that something new can be built, and over time it's going to turn into something greater. But it is about the fear and facing that and being afraid of the disruption. Clarify the Nine of Swords as the advice. You pull the Queen of Cups here. Remain grounded here. Queen of Cups says, you know, like focus on what feels right emotionally. Don't focus so much on, you know, having to, like everything has to be perfect and right. Like just going off like what you feel feels right. But also, with Jupiter being retrograde in Cancer, Jupiter in Cancer would connect to the Queen of Cups archetype. That with the Nine of Swords being here, your advice is to really look at your beliefs around what could be stopping you from emotionally and spiritually growing and evolving. So it's like you're having to look inward and kind of unravel beliefs that you think are truth, but they're not. They're just certain beliefs. Clarify the Judgment. You pulled the Seven of Pentacles here. I definitely feel like you're ready for growth. You may have plateaued. Seven of Wands here. You may have plateaued. But I feel like you're being encouraged here to step into something with strength. Seven of Wands, Judgment, toward that higher calling that you feel. Right? That you intuitively sense. You pulled this dignified card that says strength. Yeah, I feel like you're ready for something here. But it's about starting the process and then sticking with that process. And I kind of feel for you, it's like, you know, like once you start the process, it is going to change things and maybe disrupt things. And I think it's the fear of change that may be keeping you stuck in your mind and out overanalyzing, analysis paralysis. But you're being encouraged to open up and yield to the new thing here and trust what your intuition is saying, and to keep the bigger picture in mind here, Capricorn. It's going to disrupt things, but I feel like it's going to be in a positive way. Like it's going to set you sort of free here from being stuck in an ideal, being stuck in a lifestyle that really at the end of the day isn't helping you grow. You may have plateaued. So I feel like the change will be good. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. I appreciate you. I'm going to leave your reading here. If you want to book a reading with me, that link's down below in the description of the video. And be sure to check out the Astrology channel as well. And otherwise than that, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.